And now, if you would, please rise for the national anthem.
Please be seated, everyone. Well, good evening. Try that again. Good evening. There we go. As Dean and Chief Administrative Officer of Kent State University at Tuscarawas, on behalf of the Tuscarawas County University District Board of Trustees and the entire campus community, it's my pleasure to welcome you to our annual commencement ceremony. Before I begin and give some formal remarks, I'd like to recognize several important members of our dais party who are with us tonight. I would ask that they stand to be recognized as I acknowledge their participation this evening. Please hold your applause until the end as each one is introduced. First of all, from the Kent State Tuscarawas Board of Trustees, which is a 7-member board and is dedicated to furthering the mission of our campus, I just want to let everybody know here, during this entire COVID situation, this board met every month and had every opportunity and every intention of making the safest environment there is in the entire system for continuing your educational experience. So I'm going to read each one of their names, but we have a representative of the board with us here tonight. The representative is the Vice Chairman, Blair Hillier. Sally O'Donnell is our fiscal officer. Kylie Kendall, Robert Preston, who was with us yesterday, Robin Waltz, Darlene Finzer, and the chairman with 35 plus years of experience and who will join us for the second ceremony is Frank Rose Jr. I would also be remiss if I did not mention that there were 2 other members that served the board this year. One, Mike Ernest, and the other who retired with 42 years of experience, Judge Roger Lyle. Please join me in thanking these individuals. Seated on the stage and participating in this evening's awarding of degrees within their academic disciplines are Dr. Stephen A. Minnick, Assistant Dean of Kent State Tuscarawas and Professor of Physics. Dr. Mary Ann Harding, Faculty Chair and Professor of Nursing, and Dr. Sandra Peck, Assistant Professor of Early Childhood Education. Please join me in thanking these individuals. And I know we have a few other faculty with us in the audience today. Some have very special reasons for that. Would you please stand and be acknowledged for all of the service that you've done for these students over the many years. Thank you. Commencement is my favorite day of the year, especially this year. It's the culmination of all we do as a campus, and it reaffirms how we impact the quality of life for our students and this community. The commencement exercise is an academic tradition celebrated in a similar fashion by colleges and universities across the nation, and thus in some way connecting us to the larger academy. The American tradition dates back to 1642 at Harvard University and included 9 commencers who gave lengthy orations in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. And tonight I've decided to forego the oration in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin for you. However, please do understand that tonight you not only become alumni of Kent State University, but you also become part of a greater society of learned women and men. In keeping with this tradition, tonight we'll confer degrees at the baccalaureate and associate levels. And I know that these degrees are the product of the hard work of you, our graduates, and the exceptional faculty who have worked to teach them. Now, what I've just done is give my kind of traditional remarks because I wanted this ceremony to be as normal as possible. But I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment and tell you how proud I am of everything that you've accomplished this year in spite of all of the difficulties experienced by our faculty and staff and you. You've literally lived through a historic year. This year combined elements of a pandemic in 1919 with social unrest of 1968. I do remember 1968, I do not remember 1919. But in a year marked by uncertainty, you persevered. And I'm not surprised. As Florence Nightingale once said, and I'll quote, "How very little can be done under the spirit of fear." The students, faculty, and staff of Kent State Tuscarawas were fearless this year in everything they did, everything that was done to further the education and the student development mission. You continued on with your education and your lives, sometimes on campus and sometimes remotely. Even in the most challenging of circumstances, I witnessed one of our students, Jason Keller, win national awards for photography. Michael Luce was appointed to a national COVID vaccine committee. Our engineering technology students completely retrofitted an ATV from a gas engine to an electric vehicle, and it was just driving around here a couple of days ago. I virtually experienced our research colloquium where students from our animation game design program furthered their progress. I also learned a little bit about power and pressure in sociology. And I also learned a little bit about a 3D nail design printer from Annie Kwan. Our students still competed on courts and fields. We had 2 National Players of the Week and are waiting to hear about 2 that were nominated as Academic All-Americans. We even spent a little time together, not as much as I would have liked, but we had free food on campus 3 or 4 times this year, and that was a little fun too. So no matter what the format or the conditions or the means, we found and you found a way. And finally, I really want you to know that you all really helped me this year, all of you. You reminded me of why I am here and the work that I need to do. You reminded me of the past that was and gave me hope for the future. And for that, I'll remain eternally grateful. Thank you very much. My opening remarks are now concluded. That got an applause last night. But within the next few minutes, you'll become Kent State University at Tuscarawas alumni. So, to welcome you officially, I invite Chad Conrad, Director of Development, to the podium.
Dean, did you say something about free food? No, I'm just kidding. No. Hello, class of 2021. It's been a semester to remember. Hope you and your family are doing well. My name is Chad Conrad, Director of Advancement for the campus, and I work with our local Tuscarawas Campus Alumni Association. It's my pleasure to welcome you as a graduating class of 2021 and encourage you to go straight from commencement to remaining active in campus life through your complimentary membership in the Kent State Tuscarawas Alumni Association. As our newest graduates, you join thousands of students who have earned degrees from this special place who have gone on to forge successful careers in a variety of fields. We hope your experiences here on campus will provide a strong foundation for all your future endeavors and inspire you to make a real difference in the world. Please take a few moments in the upcoming weeks and go online and register for your membership and become part of a special association that exists to serve our campus, our graduates, and our community in sharing the pride that we all have for Kent State Tuscarawas. We're ready to celebrate and connect you with other alumni who wish to remain informed of opportunities to learn, grow, and give back in the years ahead. Thank you, my sincere congratulations, and best wishes. Lastly, class of 2021, remember, once a Golden Eagle, always a Golden Eagle. Thank you.
Candidates, when your degree is called, please rise and remain standing. The candidates for the degree, Associate of Applied Science in Criminology and Justice Studies. The candidate for the degree, Associate of Technical Studies. The candidates for the degree, Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education Technology. The candidates for the degree, Bachelor of Science in Education, Early Childhood Education. The candidates for the degree, Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Justice Studies. The candidate for the degree, Bachelor of Arts in English. The candidate for the degree, Bachelor of Arts in History. The candidate for the degree, Bachelor of Arts in Paralegal Studies. The candidate for the degree, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. The candidates for the degree, Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management. The candidates for the degree, Bachelor of Arts in Theater Studies. The candidates for the degree, Bachelor of Integrative Studies. The candidates for the degree, Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness. The candidates for the degree, Bachelor of Technical and Applied Studies. The candidate for the degree, Bachelor of Science in Nursing for Registered Nursing. Dean Bielski, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Kent State University at Tuscarawas, I present to you as candidates for the bachelor's and associate degrees in their respective programs these students who have satisfied all of the requirements for bachelor's degrees and associate degrees as determined by their academic department.
Under the authority of the laws of the state of Ohio, by designation from the Kent State University Board of Trustees and its president, Todd Diakin, I confer upon each of you and upon those graduating in absentia the appropriate degree as listed in the printed programs. What that means is you may now turn your tassels and congratulations. Graduates, please be seated until the marshal asks you to stand and approach the podium. If you will present yourselves by rows at the podium, representatives of your respective academic areas, and I will present you with such evidence of your accomplishments. And I will say most of the time, Dr. Minnick and I are very concerned about decorum. However, tonight, if you want to whoop it up a little bit, you go right ahead.
We welcome the graduates for the Associate of Applied Science in Criminology and Justice Studies, Rachel M. Kinsey. We welcome the graduate for the Associate of Technical Studies in Individualized Program, also graduating with her certificate in medical billing, Christine A. Patterson.
The graduates for the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education Technology, Jade L. Johnson. We welcome the graduates for the Bachelor of Science in Education, Early Childhood Education. Graduating cum laude, Jenna M. Alexander. Graduating magna cum laude, Veronica S. Armstrong. Graduating magna cum laude, Trinity G. Bailey. Megan E. Bales. Taylor C. Barker. Rachel A. Brannick. Graduating cum laude, Lindsay M. Caldwell. Graduating summa cum laude, Cynthia R. Kaufman. Susanna E. Hall. Graduating magna cum laude, Kylie G. McPeak. Graduating summa cum laude, Jordan E. Morehart. Shaylisa A. Page. Graduating magna cum laude, Hannah L. Shook. Graduating magna cum laude, Adria N. Salvi. Graduating cum laude, Kyle D. Stosser. Graduating magna cum laude, Emily J. Tesleff. Abriana V. Trejo. Graduating magna cum laude, Nicole M. Urban. Graduating magna cum laude, Rihanna L. Vera. Graduating cum laude, Nellie A. Way. Graduating magna cum laude, Amanda J. Willis.
We welcome the graduates for the Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Justice Studies. Also graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and an Associate of Arts degree with distinction, David B. Krasinski. Graduating magna cum laude, also graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Olivia J. Taylor Pompey. Also graduating with an Associate of Arts degree, Robert A. Vestal, Jr. We welcome the graduate for the Bachelor of Arts in English, graduating magna cum laude, Heather L. Luxembourg. We welcome the graduate for the Bachelor of Arts in History, Spencer C. Davis. We welcome the graduate for the Bachelor of Arts in Paralegal Studies, Kayla N. Morgan. We welcome the graduate for the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, graduating magna cum laude, also graduating with an Associate of Arts degree with distinction, Caitlin M. Hanslick. We welcome the graduates for the Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management, also graduating with an Associate of Arts degree, Brittany C. Hennis. Catherine E. Rabez. Graduating magna cum laude, Nathan A. Schlosser. We welcome the graduate for the Bachelor of Arts in Theater Studies, graduating magna cum laude, Spencer D. Morgan. We welcome the graduates for the Bachelor of Integrative Studies, graduating cum laude, Paige B. Bazar. Graduating cum laude, also graduating with an Associate of Arts degree with distinction, Miranda N. Click. Graduating cum laude, Aaron M. Ralston. We welcome the graduate for the Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness, Sarah E. Harner. We welcome the graduates for the Bachelor of Technical and Applied Studies, graduating magna cum laude, Isaac L. Gallion. Graduating cum laude, Cassidy N. Moeller. Jacob H. Tritt. We welcome the graduate for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Nursing for Registered Nurses, Francesca C. Clemente. Dean Bielski, I present to you the graduating class of 2021. Please welcome Dean Bielski for closing remarks.
They said we couldn't be 29 minutes last night, and we didn't, 30 minutes. That got a lot of applause, too, when it was 29 minutes. I just want to take a moment again and congratulate each and every one of you. It's been a challenging year, but like I said, we've all persevered through it. And I know that in some way, at the end of the day, we're all going to be better for it. Hopefully we won't have to go through this again, but we'll be tested anyway. There'd be a few people that I'd be remiss again if I didn't recognize. I want to thank the Assistant Dean's Office, Dr. Stephen Minnick, and his staff for their help in organizing and coordinating tonight's activities. Please give them a round of applause. Several of our academic advising staff was here to greet you at the door, so please join me in giving them an applause. We have folks from our network services staff here that are helping us broadcast this to those that couldn't be with us here tonight, so please help me in thanking them. And a few folks I can tell you that are extremely happy to be back to work because they haven't had a show since March 11th, 2020, is the staff of the Center for the Performing Arts, who are all here tonight, and we're in their house. So please join me in congratulating and thanking them as well. That concludes our formal ceremony for tonight. Now, normally, we'd all go out in the lobby and there'd be free food and we'd hang out and have a lot of fun. And with the group last night, I said, you know, we'll do that. We'll wait till the fall. We didn't get parking lot pandemonium this year, so maybe we'll invite everybody back for something like that. So please, we'll stay in touch and we'll do something fun in the fall semester. So I want to, again, congratulate you and tell you God bless you, and please go out and do great things and change the world. Good evening.